my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me.
This is the Dennis Daniels Show, and joining me is Sarah Green from the University of Dayton. And today on my show, I have got the man, the myth, the legend, the 6-time WWE champion, John Cena. John, thank you so much. This is an honor, and welcome to the Dennis Daniels Show.
Thank you.
You recently got to travel with the WWE to China in their first ever trip there. What was that like?
It was wonderful. A long time coming for the WWE. We have an amazing fan base in China, and it was just a little bit of a technical process getting in there, but to land and have everybody recognize us, know who we were. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know if they would even care about us. But we have an amazing footprint in China, and that's the first of many trips over there.
I mean, I've seen photos on WWE.com and video. I mean, you guys basically got the great Regal homecoming, and it was just amazing how many fans you have all over the world, and especially in China.
It was certainly fantastic. Shanghai was a beautiful city. We only spent about 14 hours there. I'd like to go back and spend as much time as we can over there, but it was a pleasant surprise.
Legendary is centered around family strength and unity and the importance of forgiveness and redemption. So what kind of role did these values play in your own personal life, and how did that help you better relate to the character that you play in the film?
The character is somebody I relate to extremely well. This is a guy who was a former high school success, going through a bit of a bad time in his life. Everybody's had bad times, but when asked to step up, he does. He steps up and becomes a great role model. I think as far as the message of the film, I think it's certainly a positive message about people being able to just, swallow their pride every once in a while for especially for a good cause. I really liked how the movie played out. I thought the cast was wonderful, and I really do. I do think it sends a good message.
Now, for Legendary, and I don't know if you know this, but a lot of films, like your recent films like 12 Rounds, The Marine, and even Kane See No Evil, have not been positively accepted by the film-going community. What separates Legendary from all the rest?
Just the way we went about production. Cast, first and foremost. I don't think this is a film where the focus point is on my shoulders. It's not a John Cena release, whereas the 12 Rounds and Marine See No Evil. This is a movie with a great cast. Patricia Clarkson, Danny Glover. I don't think actors like that would attach themselves to a project, especially something that is theatrically released so small, if the film wasn't the right film to do. And it's something that WWE has preconceived stereotypes everywhere we go, but we got a lot of talent in our locker room. We've got a lot of talented superstars, and I think it's scenarios like this that'll allow critics to fairly judge our movies, fairly review our movies, and see our talents for what they really are.
Speaking of the rest of the cast and the crew, can you give us kind of a behind-the-scenes type look? How was it working with them and working on this film?
Well, I had most of my time with Devin, and he was fantastic. He was perfect for the role. Very educated, very well-spoken, not very athletic. So we really developed a great relationship. All the training footage was real-time. His learning curve was absolutely true to the picture. I mean, he didn't know anything about anything, and by the end, he was pretty handy with himself on a wrestling mat, and then got actually in better physical shape than I saw him when he started. Danny Glover was amazing. Just a really relaxed dude, cool cat, wanted to show up and make a good movie. And Patricia was a true professional. I learned so much from her without her directly teaching. She's very emotional, very involved, and having especially a few pivotal scenes in the movie with her was certainly a treat.
Now, besides from doing Legendary, you've also been involved in a lot of other things like TV guest appearances, voiceovers for cartoons. Do you feel like your experience in the WWE has gotten you ready for maybe a career outside the wrestling ring and maybe the realm of Hollywood?
Yeah, but it's not something that I'm going to leave the WWE. I think my track record has shown that I can easily do both. What we do here is episodic television. There's no way around it. We do certainly have a lot of a physical element in our program, but as you'll see in tonight's broadcast, there's a lot of entertainment as well. So it's just a natural extension of what we can do as a brand.
WrestleMania 21, you won your first WWE Championship from a great, I believe, John Bradshaw Layfield. What was that like? And along with that, what is it like to headline a WrestleMania?
It's busy. I haven't had a chance since I've been involved in WrestleMania to kind of look back and enjoy those moments. I think we're the only organization that has its quote-unquote Super Bowl and then goes back to work the next day. Those moments, they go by fast, and this is a very fickle business. You're only as good as your next match. That's a repeating theme I constantly tell the young talent. If you sit and dwell on your achievements, you'll become complacent. There's a time when I finally, bow out of this business and can no longer perform as a working superstar, that I'll look back at all this stuff. They got plenty of footage of it. I'll be able to watch it over and over again. But I'm always looking forward to what I can do in my next match.
Great. Going back to the film Legendary, what do you think the audience members and also you personally are going to take away from the film? Because obviously you're going to have a different experience going through.
That's a great question. It was a real good experience for me because for the first time on screen, I wasn't dodging bullets or getting out of the way of explosions. So it was a very good experience for me. I think those people who see this movie will realize that it's just a solid film. It is nothing more than a great cast, a great script, produced in a way that when I read the script, I was worried that we couldn't bring the story to life and do it justice, and we did just that. It came off better on screen than it did on paper. So I think people, whoever watches it, will look past the names on the marquee and just see a very good film.
Now, I believe this may be our final question, but I want to get into WWE. I mean, I'm not going to be a wrestler. I mean, I'm not as big and as scary as you, but I like to be like a manager, like one of the greats, like Bobby Heenan or Mr. Fuji. Do you have any advice for maybe those who want to cut their teeth in the WWE ring?
A great place to start is Florida Championship Wrestling. You go online and you go to fcw.com. After that, your career choices are yours to make, but that's certainly a great place to get started.
Well, John Cena, thank you so much for being on the show. It is an honor and a privilege, and I cannot wait to see you get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Hopefully that's